day, and nothing's really quite going your way. You got bad news that's confusing, you got sad news that you're wounded. And it feels like the worst time, you're worried and scared and not fine. You feel unprepared with no signs, well it'll be alright, you just gotta fight. What about things happen to the best of us? It seems like they should be blessed, they just might be angels here as guests, teaching us to be our best when everything
हेलो वेलकम बैक गाइस, वेलकम बैक। स्वागत है आप सभी का एक और नए लाइव स्ट्रीम पे। एंड यस, इट इज़ FCL1 फाइनल्स प्रेजेंटेड बाय फोरेल्सकेट Esports। तो जी हाँ गाइस, 3 मैचेस रहेंगे 5 के फाइनल्स के। उसमें से पहला मैच चालू होता हुआ, इट इज़ गोइंग टू बी द मैप ऑफ मिरामार। फ्लाइट पाथ ट्रेलर से लेते हुए इम्पाला तक के एरियाज तक बनता हुआ, हल्का से नॉर्थन शिफ्ट या तो नॉर्दर्न ओरिएंटेड फ्लाइट पाथ आप बोल सकते हो इसको। उसके अलावा some of the major drop locations are being covered already, like I would say San Martin, Picado, Power Grid, Montenuvo, Impala, Hacienda in fact। तो ये सारी एरियाज यूजुअली हॉट ड्रॉप्स बोले जा सकते हैं, तो वहाँ तक जाने में ज़्यादा कोई दिक्कत नहीं होने वाली। इनफैक्ट एल्पोजो पे ऑलरेडी एक ड्रॉप क्लैश नज़र आती हुई। टीम कर्स एंड देन यू ऑल्सो हैव CR Esports। तो ये दो टीम्स के बीच में ड्रॉप क्लैश काफ़ी ज़्यादा दूर उतरे हैं आसपास से। तो आई मीन आफ्टर दे गेट द गन, थोड़े से लूट जमा करने के बाद आप एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हो कुछ इंटेंस फाइट्स इस जगह पे। अब क्वेश्चन ये रहेगा कि सर्कल, पहली सर्कल कहाँ पे बनने वाली है। इनफैक्ट नो, इट इज़ नॉट अ फुल पैक लॉबी, सो यू कैन एक्सपेक्ट दैट काफ़ी टाइम तक फाइट्स भिड़ने नहीं वाले हैं। ओनली टुवर्ड्स द एंड सर्कल्स शायद से आप बोल सकते हो कि कुछ फाइट्स होने वाले हैं। पहला सर्कल एक नॉर्दर्न दिशा की तरफ बनता हुआ, वाटर ट्रीटमेंट एरियाज के आसपास भी मल्टीपल स्क्वाड्स नज़र आ रहे। डेंजर, टीम डेंजर, देन यू ऑल्सो हैव ट्राई आउट। ये दो टीम्स आसपास उतरे तो है, एंड इन अ सिमिलर सिचुएशन, आई मीन लूट करनी पड़ेगी इन सारे टीम्स को। क्रूसडेल वैल के तरफ अपने दिशा बढ़ाते हुए टीम डेंजर। इसी दौरान SLX के स्क्वाड के एक प्लेयर ने नॉक निकाला है। इनफैक्ट लॉस लियोनिस पे फाइट भिड़ता हुआ, स्प्रे मैक्स टेक्स डाउन अनदर, एंड 2 प्लेयर्स नॉक होते हुए SLX की स्क्वाड। स्टार लॉर्ड्स उतरते ही ताबड़तोड़ अंदाज के साथ इस मैच की शुरुआत करते हुए, स्प्रे मैक्स गेटिंग अ फिनिश पॉइंट। वैसे दूसरे खिलाड़ी को जो नॉक किया गया था उसको तो रिवाइवल मिल चुकी है, तो आई मीन फॉल बैक इनिशिएट भी किया है टीम आउट ई स्पोर्ट्स ने। अब देखना ये पड़ेगा कि कैसे वो इस सवाल के जवाब देने वाले हैं जो स्टार लॉर्ड ई स्पोर्ट्स ने बिछाया है इनके सामने। फिलहाल के लिए तो फॉल बैक ही कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि हेलमेट वेस्ट चाहिए, हेलमेट वेस्ट चाहिए, फिर एक ढंग की ऑटो गन भी चाहिए होगी, क्लोज रेंज की वेपन की भी तलाश होगी। वैसे नए अपडेट में DPS को तो नर्व किया है। अब क्वेश्चन ये रहेगा कि क्या सेम मेटा कंटिन्यू होगी DPS की, या लोग थोड़े से शिफ्ट होते हुए नजर आएंगे। वैसे मैफ गेट्स टेकन डाउन एंड राइट, थोड़े से दिक्कत में नजर आ रहे हैं टीम आउल ई स्पोर्ट्स। मैफ को रिवाइवल देना तो पॉसिबल रहेगा नहीं। इनफैक्ट बहुत ज़्यादा स्प्लिट में नजर आ रहे हैं आउल ई स्पोर्ट्स के प्लेयर्स। साथ में रहते अगर ऐसे सिचुएशन में तो ज़्यादा इनके लिए फ़ायदेमंद साबित होगी, बट नॉट श्योर कि इतने ज़्यादा स्प्लिट रहने की ज़रूरत थी। बट एज ऑफ राइट नाउ, बिकॉज ऑफ दैट स्प्लिट, दे हैव बीन reduced to only 2 players in this particular match। 4v2 की सिनारियो खड़ी होती हुई इनके सामने उतना आसान तो रहने नहीं वाला। स्प्रे मैक्स ने स्पॉट किया है खिलाड़ी को, जॉर्ड साइक्लोन बिना फुटस्टेप्स दिए वो इंतज़ार कर रहे थे, बट ये जो रणनीति थी उनकी तरफ से वो कहीं ना कहीं काम नहीं आई। एंड इनफैक्ट अपने बाकी प्लेयर्स को भी इंफॉर्मेशन देते हुए एक और टीम का भी एंट्री होता हुआ, NGU also entering into this particular fight, and now it will be quite interesting। तो ये दो टीम्स के बीच में आप देख सकते हो आउल के स्क्वाड के जो एक खिलाड़ी है वो फंसते हुए, बट NGU की स्क्वाड आते ही इनके पहले एक खिलाड़ी का एलिमिनेशन किया गया है, एंड काफ़ी बढ़िया फॉर्म में नज़र आ रहे स्टार लॉर्ड्स की स्क्वाड। जॉर्ड साइक्लोन थोड़े से संभल के खेलनी पड़ेगी। पीछे देखिए, पीछे आपके स्क्वाड्स आ चुके हैं ऑलरेडी, एंड राइट जॉर्ड साइक्लोन, दैट इज इट फॉर दिस प्लेयर। वैसे एनजीओ की स्क्वाड उन्होंने भी क्लोज इन किया है। 3v4 की फाइट रहेगी इस टीम के लिए। इनफैक्ट रेजी जॉर्ड काफ़ी डिफरेंस क्रिएट कर सकते हैं, बट यहाँ पे नॉक निकालते ही तुरंत कवर फायर देते हुए एनजीओ मास्टर। एंड इनफैक्ट एसएलएक्स की स्क्वाड थोड़ा सा दिक्कत पैदा हो सकती है, पर जी ने एक और खिलाड़ी डाउन, किंग को भी आखिरी खिलाड़ी बचेंगे। एंड दैट इज इट। ऑलमोस्ट यहाँ पे क्लच हो सकती थी, बट नहीं, एसएलएक्स जस्ट टू स्ट्रॉन्ग फॉर दैट। इनफैक्ट अगर उन्होंने वो दूसरे प्लेयर रियो जॉर्ड जिनकी एचपी नहीं दिख रही, उनको भी अगर नॉक कर ही देते, तो भी आप पीछे से देखिए क्रेजी जॉर्ड वो तैयार थे। उन्होंने एक अलग अलग सा फ्लैंक एंगल मेंटेन किया था, तो हैड ऑलरेडी गिवन द प्री फायर। इनफैक्ट अगर वो गोलियां कनेक्शन ढूंढ नहीं पाती तो वो नॉक निकाल देते एंड बड़े आसानी से अभी भी सर्वाइव कर सकते थे एसएलएक्स स्टारलॉर्ड के स्क्वाड के प्लेयर्स। हेलो विनोद सचदेवा, हेलो, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। स्लॉट 16, ओके, दिखाते स्लॉट 16, दैट इज टीम जूस स्पोर्ट्स। ओके, उतरे थे वैलेडेल मार के एरियाज की तरफ, एंड इनफैक्ट अब एक काफ़ी लंबी फासला तय करनी है इनको। माइट जस्ट बी द लॉन्गेस्ट रोटेशन फॉर देम कंपेयर टू अदर टीम्स। थोड़े से सिमिलर सिचुएशन में एक और खिलाड़ी भी फंसते हुए, इनफैक्ट पंक ऑन फायर। ओके, इतने घबरा जा चुके हैं कि जोन के अंदर जाने की बजाय वो जोन के बाहर चले गए। अब देखना यह पड़ेगा कि कैसे वो अपने रोटेशंस तय करने वाले, बट चलते कर्स की स्क्वाड की तरफ फाइनली फाइट यहाँ पे इनिशिएट होता हुआ। दैट इज अगेंस्ट टीम सीआर स्पोर्ट्स। कर्स विजर्ड घुटने टेकते हुए, एंड इनके प्लेयर्स बहुत ज़्यादा दूर है। आई एम नॉट श्योर क्यों इतने ज़्यादा स्प्लिट थे। मे बी मोस्ट प्रोबेबली यहाँ पे फिनिश ऑफ होते हुए ही नज़र आएंगे हमें। पॉसिबल नहीं है रिवाइवल दे पाना जिस हिसाब से कर्स के प्लेयर्स अलग दिशा पे मौजूद। एंड इनफैक्ट सीआर स्पोर्ट्स के खिलाड़ियों के पास बढ़िया सी एंगल्स है, तो यहाँ से ये किसी को आगे आने नहीं वाले, आने को नहीं देने वाले इनफैक्ट। बट एनीवेज देखते कैसे कर्स की स्क्वाड क्या कुछ कमाल धमाल कर पाएंगे। नॉक्स निकालने की दरकार है। आई मीन एक दो नॉक्स अगर निकाल देंगे उसके बाद पॉसिबल रहेगा विजर्ड को रिवाइवल देने में। बट इनफैक्ट कर्स फ्यूरी ओपी एंट्री इनका आता हुआ, कोशिश तो ये करने वाले हैं रिवाइवल इनिशिएट करने के लिए, बट पीछे एक और खिलाड़ी रोटेशन दे रहे फ्लैंक एंगल क्रिएट करने के लिए। एंड आई डोंट थिंक इनको थोड़ा सा भी अंदाजा है। यस सेंसे, दैट नेड is going to do a lot of damage. Wizard gets taken down, and Curse Fury OP also knock होते हुए सेंजे के द्वारा। And अब मात्र दो प्लेयर्स बचे रहेंगे। Max OP gets taken down. Raise God, but Raise God को रिटालिएशन के द्वारा, ट्रेड्स के द्वारा सेंसे की नॉक निकलता हुआ। एंड अकेले खिलाड़ी हर्ष बचे हैं जिनके सामने एक 1v3 की फाइट। यूएमपी अच्छी प्री फायर, बट दैट वाज नॉट इनफ। एंड खैर यहाँ पे एलिमिनेट किए जा चुके हैं कर्स ई स्पोर्ट्स। इनकी मैच या तो इनकी सफ़र इस मैच में बस यही तक थी। ओके, पहले सर्कल के बाद अब आई मीन इट्स अ यूजुअल शिफ्ट, आई वुड से स्लाइटली टुवर्ड्स द ईस्टर्न एरियाज। वाटर ट्रीटमेंट को सेंटर में लेते हुए बनी है। नाइस कास्टिंग ब्रो, थैंक यू मेरे भाई, थैंक यू। राइट, जिस हिसाब से सर्कल बनती जा रही है, मोस्ट प्रोबेबली you probably can see a northern circle again, but interesting रहेगा। I mean hard shifts जिस हिसाब से होते हैं उस हिसाब से बता पाना बहुत ज़्यादा मुश्किल है कि कहाँ पे एग्जैक्टली सर्कल बन सकती है। बट इसीलिए तो प्लेयर्स मिड सर्कल की तरफ अपने अंदाजे लगाते हैं या तो प्रिडिक्शंस लगाते हैं। एंड मिड सर्कल में यूजुअली ऐसा होता है कि जब आप इंतज़ार करते हो एंड नेक्स्ट सर्कल अगर बन जाती है तो मोस्ट प्रॉब्ली वो जो मिड एरियाज रहते हैं वो सर्कल के एजेस पे तो हो सकता है, अनलेस एंड अनटिल इट इज़ अ एक्सट्रीम हार्ड शिफ्ट। तो या आई मीन मोस्ट ऑफ द टीम्स यूजुअली फॉलो दैट काइंड ऑफ अ स्ट्रैटेजी। Okay. Okay, fine. So as of right now, we have the next circle towards water treatment areas, and you can also see that the few teams that are towards the western side, towards La Cobre area, engaging in a rotation clash. So these two teams are Team TSA, that is Zeus Esports, and also Forge Fury Esports. So these two teams are actually around each other. As of right now, I think Team Zeus Esports, they had spotted that particular rotation moving in towards the different area of the circle. In fact, slightly on the southern side. And as I had already mentioned in the start of this match, that there are not a lot of teams, and hence you can expect that most of the teams will try to take it deep into the game, not take a lot of fights. Quite wise decision, I would say. I mean, when you stay till the end, all of your players will in fact be surviving. But as of right now, if Kalki gets taken down, that was a really good nade. Had no choice. It was a well cooked nade, well cooked, and Kalki had no choice. I mean, just bounced in front of him. In fact, FLM Esports, they have only two players, Team Wolf. They have in this match only two players playing, which is quite interesting. I mean, as of right now, there's a 1v4 scenario or situation for Wolf OP, and you know what the players of Hellmakers are going to do. They are going to push in. They've already listened to the footsteps. Ooh. In fact, a third party. FR Stormbreaker takes down a Z-God. OG. HM Enzo also spotted. Slight damage as of right now, but unable to get that knock. Quite interesting to see. I mean, I think Minus was eliminated from this particular spray. Yeah, reduced down to only 3 players. Still trying to push into that solo player surviving. They want to get this finish point at any cost, Hellmakers. And as I already mentioned, it is not easy to predict a hard shift. So this hard shift towards this Hacienda del Petro in a southwestern hard shift. And that means that the teams that are already inside the circle, they will have a really good advantage. And yes, as expected, a few teams will always eye this particular higher ground advantage. And Hellmakers quite early in spotting this advantage, and they have brought it into their name. The opposite mountain, there's another squad. They have already spotted those players as well. That is from Team TD. Trundun Esports have all of their 4 players still surviving this match. Be quite interesting to see how they rotate inside. But anyways, I mean, they will have some gatekeep scenarios. I mean, you can see CR Esports. Initially, they had taken a fight with Team Curse, and right now trying to get into the circle will face a few difficulties while doing so. And you also have the sandstorm coming in. Quite interesting to see. I mean, if there's a fight in between the sandstorm, and players will repeatedly get some damage from the sandstorm, and as well as getting damage from the fights as well. Yeah, they are prepared for this. CR Esports, they have actually maintained a strategy that when you see a sandstorm get into a vehicle, get inside a particular compound, and then put up your heals or put up your boosters so that you don't lose much damage. But as of right now, FR Stormbreakers taking down players. Bot Skull also getting a knock. Pyro gets taken down, and Harsh OP, brilliant retaliation. No hesitance in getting that finish point. But as of right now, it is not going to be that easy of a situation. Needs And that was a calculated nade. I mean, it was not exactly the initial position of that player, but probably thought that he was going to, he was towards the stairs, but he was not towards the stairs. But unfortunately, that particular player landed right on the nade, and that is it for that team. Bazigar takes on Clown OG. Two players surviving. TSA Clown OG also getting knocked out. So, at this point, you can see multiple squads taking fights against each other, mid-range fights, close-range fights, and on the northern side also you have SL Crazy John getting knocked out. String Emperor gets taken down and gets eliminated as well. HM Enzo, nice sprays, and that particular squad has been eliminated from this match. So you can see already Hellmakers taking advantage of the higher ground that they have. You can spot all the rotations that is around them. TX Usman gets knocked out. Bodo Legend confirming the kill. And the next circle with a southeastern hard shift towards Hacienda del Petron. And I had initially mentioned I was not sure about the particular circle, because whenever you have a circle, a bigger circle in and around San Martin water treatment areas, Hacienda del Petron, most of the time this particular circle goes towards Hacienda. And yeah, I mean, this particular circle as well, and you can see there is no one around Hacienda. Some teams might eye that particular spot. In fact, SLX, they are the first team to get into that particular spot, I think. Probably eyeing to get this position into their name. And in fact, if they go to Hacienda, they can actually have a real advantage in this particular match. But a few other teams securing the other major compounds in this circle. As you can see, Power Zone. This is a very famous compound where you have slight higher ground and also enough covers to take fights. And in fact, teams that may try to rush towards these people, they will have to face a lot of difficulties while doing so. Thug is live, lone player surviving from his team. And in front of this player, there are two teams that are trying to battle it out. A third party from Team Zeus Esports, DBS, still a force to reckon with. And Vashu trying to get that last player out of this particular circle. And also Thug is live, gets spotted, gets eliminated. And 1v4 scenario for Athlete Sonu, which is not absolutely easy. AKM and opponents, I'm not sure what. They have a lot of guns. In fact, TBS, UMP and AKM, if I'm not wrong. And right with this, TBS trying to aggress, pre-fire, and that is it. Vashu taking down another finish, and a total of 5 finish points in this match. A brilliant start for Zeus Esports, but a few players getting taken down outside this circle. The damage that the blue zone will give now is immense. I mean, at this point, it's a stage 5. CR Esports still having 3 players trying to get into a better position inside the circle. And in fact, the next circle, another hard shift towards the western side. And some teams battling it out at the edges. You have the two teams that have the man advantage actually battling it out. TD Esports, that is Truntown Esports. To the left, you have Power Zone. Power Zone, in fact, they're inside the circle, so they won't have a big difficulty, but the other team, they will have to get into the circle. HM Enzo getting spotted. Almost was about to get knocked, and in fact, if he would have got knocked, would have been an easy entry inside the circle for that team. But as of right now, still Truntown Esports, they have to get into the circle, so it is not going to be easy for them. Ankush trying the same. Bazigar, not sure why he is away from his teammate, and that led to their downfall. Both those players, the lone players from their team, have been eliminated, and Ankush trying to get into the zone has been knocked. Not going to be easy for Team Rundown Esports. In fact, as you can see, they have eyes all over the place. IB Spyros gets taken down, Punk on fire in that finish, and yes, not possible to revive Ankush. I mean, it was a really difficult position that he actually got knocked, and after that, that team couldn't actually recover. TSA has a slight or a small, space of a compound. Still, so they have to get into the circle, and Punk on fire. What a brilliant nade. Takes down one player, in fact. Vashu also getting knocked. Goodwin is the low man surviving. And it's going to be a 1v1 for this particular player. So these two players have to get into the circle. It is possible that the other players that are already inside the circle, they might actually spot them and get those finishes. But Punk on fire. Can he get that 1v3? Is the biggest question. Probably thinks there are players outside the smoke, but there's no one there. They're already inside the compound, and the revival has been initiated. Goodwin with a 1v1, but Punk on fire, low on HP, but gets that particular important finish. That is it for Team TSA. Punk on fire, trying to reload and get into the circle, but it's too open to be inside an open area. But HM Esports also in a really rough, tough spot. Two players are down. Sky is the low man surviving. They've come inside the circle, but still they have to face a few of the other teams that are trying to push in. Rundown Esports somehow surviving. But Rega gets knocked out, also getting taken down. And Action OP is a low man surviving for this team. I mean, the two main teams that had the man advantage, they are suffering a really bad scenario as of right now. You can see, yes, FORELSKET Mortifier also getting knocked. Not good news for this teams. Probably you can say that Star Lords, they might just slip away with this chicken dinner. I mean, you see, there are not many teams inside the circle. In fact, at Rundown Esports, they have the two players inside the circle, and they're trying to get that revival right over Akshay. But, it's slightly an open position from where they can actually get that revival. And in fact, yes, Spray Max, no difficulties whatsoever to get that knock. And as I said, might just be a chicken dinner for Star Lords Esports. They have to make one important rotation, get into the circle, and after that, it might just be their match. A 3v2v1 scenario for them. Rega gets eliminated. Enzo, that is it for him as well. And Sky is the low man surviving 1v3. And then there's another solo player for LS Beneco. Spray Max gets taken down. Sky with a crucial knock, but man advantage always wins. And that is it for Hellmakers. Right now it's a 1v3 for LS Beneco. Will try his best. But yeah, he's already spotted. It's a typical easy peasy chicken dinner for Star Lords. I have to see how many finishes they've actually acquired. 14 plus 4, 18 finish points. So they've dominated this match and also getting a chicken dinner in the process. The second team that is going to be FORELSKET with a total of 3 finishes. Hellmakers, 5 finishes in their name. Rundown with 2, 4B with 5 finishes. FLM with 3. Then you have Owl Esports with 1 finish. TSA with 5 finishes. GXC with 5 as well. Danger having 1 finish. Then you have a few teams without any finishes. FR Esports with 2, Curse and also NGU, they have no finishes. So that is it, guys. That was the first match of the FC1 finals. So we have 2 more matches coming right into your way in a few moments. So yeah, stay tuned. Thank you. Thanks a lot for joining. Please do like the stream. If you're new to the channel, subscribe as well. And yeah, let's go.
There's things I can't seem to let go, and I feel like I'm all on my own. And some days it gets worse and the memories hurt, but I hope that one day I let go. I know I get mad, too mad, and I don't wanna do that. It hurts bad and I hate when the mood lasts. I move fast and I try hard to move past all the pain, cause I'm looking for a bright side in my mind, cause you only got one life. Need advice from the future, am I alright? If this fight feels like something from your own life, then one time let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I could get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. We don't run, and always staying together and hold on through the angry weather. We all want to make something better, I know. And my trust has been torn and shredded, it's been rough, but I try to forget it and move on to a place where I can grow. It's time, not holding back, I'm coming and coming fast. I know what I wanna have, the dream is to detach from all that is bad, the things holding me back, the people that didn't last, the evil that kept me mad. This is my life, it's my time to do things just how I like. My runway for the lights, I'ma take flight, and my God is my purpose and my fight. If you feel the same, let me hear you sing. Sometimes things will get hard and leave you covered in scars, but I know I I can get out of this. And I feel like life moves way too fast to hold on to things from the past. So goodbye to things I'll never miss. Strangers around me, I don't know who to trust, how to ground me. I can feel adrenaline, my heart's pounding. The enemies all around, they surrounding. Yeah, I think I better prepare. No fear in this world, better beware. No time in the world, yeah, to be scared. Leave it all on the line or don't be here. My ending's unclear. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't want no rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed, I was made for this. I was born to make changes. Rearrange this place, gotta tame it. Enemies everywhere when you're famous. They wanna take this dream and deflate it. I hate it, but I use hate as fuel to give me energy. I got the barrel and the scope on my enemy. It's in my mind how I redefine everything. I know who I am, what I want, a clear identity. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't wanna rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. I can feel the quest, it's pulling me in. I don't want no rest, I need to begin. I listen to my chest, I feel it in the wind. I know that I'm obsessed, that's how I'm gonna win. Yeah, I trained for this. Yeah, I prayed for this. I didn't change for this. I was made for this. My body went numb like a minute ago. I can't feel a thing from my head to toe. I lost my mind, man, I'm out of control. I can't stop, no, thinking I'm about to blow. Like a dog fight, you will see the bullets fly. War cry, and there ain't gonna be a place to hide. I got something that's deep inside, like an instinct saying there's gonna be a fight. I can feel the eye of a hurricane. It's calm now, but I know that it's bound to change. I see the fight in the rise from a lot of pain. I feel the energy rise and something change. Yeah, I'm in deep now. My ears ring, it's about to get loud. My heart beats, I'm about to black out. So watch out. There ain't no going back now. 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 Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Round two. Hands up, protect your face. You get blows to the dome and the blood you'll taste. You got one shot, so no mistakes. Pick your spot, let it rock, let out all the rage. It's a new me, ain't afraid of anything. You could put me in the middle of any ring. I will come out a champ when the hands swing. Watch out, you'll be knocked out in a blink. I can feel the eye of a hurricane. It's calm now, but I know that it's bound to change. I see the fight in the rise from a lot of pain. I feel the energy rise and something change. Yeah, I'm in deep now. My ears ring, it's about to get loud. My heart beats, I'm about to black out. So watch out. There ain't no going back now. 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 Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. Yeah, I'm ready to brawl. I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I could taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscious. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top. I vow, yeah, I'm addicted to winning. If that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making a killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program, I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare, got 'em like hey, hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it, it's not coming to be the best I can be on the wrong thing. I see you on the other side, can I live my best life, pushing on to the pain that is coming. Yeah, I'm on it, it's not coming to be the best I can be on the wrong thing. I see you on the other side, can I live my best life, pushing on to the pain that is coming. Tough times I've been going through, some tough times and I'm overdue. A good sign, maybe something new, some good times, give me any clue. Cause I don't wanna be left over, I just wanna know how it feels to have closure. Tough times I've been going through, some tough times I've been going through. I feel like something's missing, my life's a little dull, think I have a condition. Everything I do, I just feel like I'm existing. I'm in a bad mood and there ain't no point resisting. My mind is on a mission to make me feel different. I don't wanna listen, but it's hard when it's persistent. Darkness is gripping, quicksand sifting. I've been sinking into this pit for a minute. Tough times I've been going through, some tough times and I'm overdue. A good sign, maybe something new, some good times, give me any clue. Cause I don't wanna be left over, I just wanna know how it feels to have closure. Tough times I've been going through, some tough times I've been going through. Tough times I've been going through, some tough times and I'm overdue. A good sign, maybe something new, some good times, give me any clue. Cause I don't.
Hello, welcome back guys, welcome back. So we are heading on to the second match of the FC1 finals presented by FORELSKET Esports. So this is the FORELSKET League Season 1. So as of right now, the finals second match going to be the map of Sandhawk. Flight path has been formed from Mognai towards Nakham. You can say it is a slightly neutral flight path, but anyways, Sandhawk being a small map. In fact, amongst the 4 maps, it is the smallest map, so teams won't have any difficulties to go towards their drop locations. In fact, you can expect a lot of drop clashes and drop fights towards how we have 2 teams that have already engaged in a drop clash and also slight fights brewing up as well. Owl Esports alongside Hellmakers, although it's a 4v4, but before proceedings start over there, we have teams fighting out in the areas of Painan. XC Jaduga gets taken down. Spark with that finish point. In fact, it is Team 4DA, Deadly Assaulters, engaging against Team Tryout. It's 4v3 as of right now after the finish point getting secured of Jadugar. Bazigar getting... not sure what Bazigar is trying to do, maybe a fallback. In fact, the 2 players that had dropped at Painan. Okay, there were only 2 players, so the rest of the 2 players of that team, they weren't at Painan, so which is quite interesting. I mean, maybe they already saw a squad or two squads in fact. But TSA Yashu or Vashu having a 1v4 in front of his disposal. We have to see how he actually manages this particular scenario. Not going to be easy at all. In fact, 4DA Deadly Assaulters, they're slightly in a split position, in a 3-1 split, if you say so. And I had a question as to how will the teams respond to the new update. If you remember, the new patch notes said that DBS has been nerfed a bit, but even so, teams still sticking on to. You can see a few players are still trusting DBS and wanting to use that particular gun in close ranges. You have to see, wait and watch exactly what happens. But yeah, Vasu with a single spray getting 2 players down, and that's a brilliant start for TSA. Have to wait and watch how well 4 Deadly Assaulters respond to this particular initiation. Apex, that should have been a knock. If Vashu had gotten that knock, it would have been even more easier for him. But now I think it is not going to be easy. In fact, Psycho is trying to cook that nade. This might just be the downfall. No, that was not the right projectile, but Vashu getting another knock. And this particular, angle, I would say, slight higher ground advantage with Vashu. This is going to be quite deadly for 4 deadly assaulters. In fact, it's a 1v1 situation. 1v1 scenario. Vashu with the DPS trying to push in. Might just be a wrong decision, but HP is quite low. I mean, if this particular smoke wasn't there, probably Psycho could have gotten that knock, but he himself had actually put out that smoke to get some covers while giving the revival, initiating the revival. But as of right now, Vashu quite aggressive, trying to push in, and that was a brilliant 1v4. Proceedings have been started, and how TSA Vashu doesn't need any teammates. Well, you had already seen another score that had landed in this particular position, so now they will be quite interesting. I mean, they would be interested to take this particular fight, and they obviously will know there's only a single player, so they would have read the kill feed, I mean the finish feed, quite closely, and with that intel, with that information, trying to push in a 1v3 scenario. And yes, some flank angles also getting maintained. We have to see how Vashu responds to this particular rush from Team Tryout. So TBS versus AKM, the 1v1. I would say it is a really good strategy. I mean, players actually have to play as per the cover fires. I mean, they're actually playing really split. This might just lead to their downfall, but let us wait and watch what exactly happens. Vashu getting that first knock, and that was what I was trying to say. You have a single player in front of you, but that doesn't mean you can actually go in different ways. So the strategies have to be sorted out by this team. Team Tryouts have to see, can Vashu get another clutch? Can this be another 1v3 of any sorts? S12K versus DPS gets that connection, and Vashu is on fire right now, but slightly different scenarios towards the end. Bot Skull. The nice savior. Sesh Zero getting that revival, but I would say was a really brilliant effort from Vashu. Would have been a 1v3, and it was the right intent, of course, but when your opponent has such kind of an advantage with the covers, it is obviously going to be very difficult. And I mean, he had his chances. There were 1 or 2 shots that had been missed. In fact, if those connections would have been made, it could have been a 1v3 again. But as of right now, we can see a 1v4 scenario for Zord Cyclone. And in front of him, there are the 4 players of Hellmakers, DPS. 1 knock, but couldn't get the other players. And that is it for Zord Cyclone. And with the 4 more finishes, you can see with Hellmakers as well. In fact, this particular fight should have been initiated from the start of this match. I mean, these two teams were the ones that had landed first, but taking their time. And Hellmakers last match was went quite well for them, in fact, but they couldn't capitalize on the end circles. Have to see, could this be their match? But you can see a few other teams towards Paradise Resort. We have FR Esports, Forge Fury Esports, having all the 4 players playing together. No one around them. If you can see, quite a huge distance between them and the other teams that are around them. In fact, next circle might just get formed towards Paradise Resort. Again, FLM Esports with the fight. Again, you can see Sesh Zero getting knocked out. Probably can say that this is the third party, but Star Lords, they had finished out with a chicken dinner in the last match. I can see in the flanks they are also waiting for a few of them to actually come outside so that they can get those finish points or easy knocks, and then probably get the rush as well. But as of right now, not a lot of players towards the open circles. the open areas, and FLM Esports in this match as well with only 2 players, which is quite interesting. I have to see how they actually respond to this particular call. I mean, they already have, a disadvantage of any sorts, if you could call that. I think even Bot Skull knows that there are a few players on top of the mountain waiting for them. Quite interesting to see how they actually rotate into the circle. Star Lords, they might not actually move so easily from this particular position. They know exactly where their opponents are. They're trying to pin down them. In fact, Bot Skull might also try to get that knock, but that was a mistake of any sorts, if you could say that. And FLM Esports also trying to get that rotation into their name. Want to get into the circle. In fact, as mentioned before, next circle is getting formed towards Paradise Resort, but some other teams fighting it out in the southern areas of the circle. 4B King spotted in the open circles, open areas. Bhupendra Jogi with that knock. Phobia had already, eliminated a particular player of Team Power Zone, and trying to get that revenge. 4B against 4B, and Bhupendra Jogi. Be quite interesting to see can a 4B King actually get that revival. But before that, the Bhupendra Jogi is trying to rush towards this team, and he knows exactly where the players are. It will be an easy nade, but not aware of his flanks. Deoxys with that particular knock. And Bhupendra Jogi also getting taken down. In fact, the backup is quite far away. Probably not possible to. Yeah, that is it for Bhupendra Jogi as well. And I would say it is be quite wise decision to actually get into the circle already from Team 4LS, because circle is quite far away, and in fact when they go into the circle they will also might have to fight with few of the other teams. FLM Kalki getting eliminated, so FLM Esports, if I'm not wrong, the last match as well, Kalki was the one getting eliminated before or from that team to get eliminated first. I mean, they only have 2 players. It's not going to be a big impact for them anyways. Let's wait and watch. Okay, not a lot of time left anyway. Wolf OP also getting eliminated by Star Lords. So continuing the form. I mean, Star Lords had bagged a brilliant chicken dinner in the last match, and have the same confidence. Only the map has changed, but the strategies, the skills, they are the same, and they even have all of their 4 players still surviving. So won't be surprised if they get another chicken dinner and go back to back in this match as well. But 4B still battling it out outside the circle, and finally getting a knock. Team Power Zone. Pineko was waiting for ages for Team 4B to actually come to the open areas so that he could get that knock. But finally, someone from 4B actually came to the open areas, and Pineko with that flank angle giving a surprise attack to 4B. Have to see how 4B responds to this particular call. In fact, they have to also get into the circle, and you can see the next circle, quite interestingly, has moved towards the southern side. Not a lot of teams in the northern areas. You only have 3 teams. Hellmakers, and then Forge Fury Esports, and also Team Curse. These are the only 3 teams that are in the northern areas, but towards the southern side, you see a cluster of teams inside the circle, outside the zone. You name them all. You can see the players around all these areas. But as of right now, Turn Down Esports engaging in a fight. Akshay has been knocked out. Slightly falling apart, I would say, Turn Down Esports. In fact, they are moving in the open areas. SLS Premax gets knocked out. Danger Shiva also eliminated. SLX getting the first casualty from their team. in the name of Spray Max. We'll have to wait and watch. Will that actually, in fact, affect them in any sort or in any way? But you also have NGU Esports. They have a total of only 3 players surviving yet. But multiple squads in and around this area. SLX getting another finish point. And there's another team as well behind SLX. That is Tryouts. So they already have 2 of the players getting eliminated. Now trying to get the third party. And probably Sash Zero has spotted the players in front of him, but still maintaining trigger discipline. Or probably has no idea that there's already players in front of him. In fact, 3 teams closing in on each other. Ashu John gets taken down. King also knocked out. But Sesh Zero with that particular finish point. Crazy Jord. Be quite interesting to see what that particular nade can do. Try to, save his teammate. But I think has spotted Sesh Zero. Bot Skull getting low with that particular nade. But finally 4B Luki getting that knock. Sesh Zero. And that is it for team Tryouts. Couldn't actually survive even after that. But NGU King OP getting knocked out, and SLX in a rough tough spot. Two players are already knocked, and you have a single player surviving, that is Rio Jord. And in fact in front of him there's 1v2 scenario. And also Down Esports trying to close in, so they might also spot that player and get that finish point. But GX Snake, perfect nade was enough to send him back to the lobby. So only a total of 6 teams surviving as of right now. Still quite a lot of action left for us, or in queue for us. What do you think, guys? Who is going to be the the winner of this particular fight? SLX, you had seen that last match was theirs, but slightly falling apart, I would say, team Star Lords, because they have only 2 players surviving. And in fact out of that, 1 player is getting the revivals, but is not going to be easy. In fact Ashu Jord also getting the revival. Maybe the opponents hadn't secured the finish points, and as of right now another team bites the dust. That is it for Team Curse. Only a total of 5 teams still surviving, but FR Esports trying to push in. Harsh OP versus Ashu Jord getting that knock, and finally a brilliant clutch by Harsh OP. But in the process losing a teammate as well, FR Esports. And right as the action resumes in another side of the map, Naruto for the win getting the knock. Rega gets taken down, and Action OP is the romance surviving. And in front of him is a 1v3 scenario against Hellmakers. And I don't think Hellmakers have a clue of any sorts, but Rahul spots Action OP. And Down Esports have been eliminated as well. A total of only 2 teams surviving. And you have a 3v3 scenario, is it? No, it is a 4v2. And Viro gets knocked out, eliminated as well. And now it is a pure 1v4 for Rahul. To wait and watch, can he actually create a difference? Can there be a twist in the tail? So as of right now, it is Hellmaker's match to lose. And also the zone is not in Rahul's favor, has been spotted, and that is it for Rahul getting eliminated. Sky with the last finish point being the terminator of this match, and then Hellmakers, brilliant chicken dinner. 8 finishes, FR Esports. Forge Fury with a total of 9 finishes. Down, 4 finishes in their name. 4BX with 4, SLX Star Lord Esports with 6, Curse with 2, NGU with 1 finish. Then you have 4LS with also 1 finish. Bot Skull with 2 finishes. And a few other teams not actually opening their account. DSA Washu single player getting 5 finishes. In fact, I think that is a maximum number of finishes for a solo player. You have 4 DA with 1 finish. So, yep, Washu being the MVP of this match, and that is it, guys. It was the second. Bro, please take lobby SS and result SS. Too late, buddy. रिजल्ट तो मैंने दिखा दिया है बट लॉबी में देख नहीं पाया. Okay, anyways, that was the second match. There'll be another match after this, so please stay tuned, guys. Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she, from everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that my mind, like a bad obsession, got bad intentions. She got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah.
I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed.
Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body, so I pray, don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say, lost my mind cause your frame. Hey girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body in motion, I feel the commotion, be on you like lotion. I'm honest and broken, I flow like the ocean. I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken. My heart that you stolen, hey. Stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to ever leave. On your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. She says that she loves me, she just wants to fuck me. Got me feeling something, got me feeling nothing. Alcoholic junkie, says she thinks I'm funny. Think I might get lucky, spending too much money. She says she wants my necklace, put her on the guest list. Hope I don't regret this, hope I don't regret this. I'm feeling hella reckless, cashing all my checks rich. Hickeys on my neck, shit, she's on the offensive. I do not know my set list, still I'm gonna get lit. Yeah, I have a death wish, live until I'm breathless. I'ma stay progressive, she gon' stay obsessive. Life is so expensive, do everything excessive. I think my brain's defective, yeah. Can't think when she's aggressive, yeah. She snuck into my section, yeah. You think I'd learn my lesson, yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me, yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. No, we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. She's sitting up in the front of the class, using that ass, she gonna pass. Keeping her pad and her pen in her lap. She been so bad with the men in her past. Now she just want the professor so bad. I'll give her lessons that she never had, like taking a freshman and teaching her math. I'll keep her guessing until she a grad. She always leaves them guessing, they don't know what's next, man. Learned it from the best, man. She loving every lesson, with hands-on sessions, points for attendance. She asks a lot of questions, I answer with my presence. I sit back while I'm texting, said she wants to get in, said she'll bring her best friend. Know what happened next, man, you know what happened next, man. Treat her like a guest, man, rolling out the best, man. She had a confession, yeah. She wanna stay for a minute, she wanna play for a minute, she wanna slay for a minute, and now I'm all up in it. I'll be back in a minute, I'll be back in a minute, make a track in a minute, and now I'm all up in it. No sleep, these girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me, yeah. And we ain't getting no sleep. These girls don't even know me. Like Drake, I'm getting trophies. You want it, girl, then show me. Cause we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. No, we ain't getting no sleep, yeah. I'm just fucking lit, man.
I'm just fucking lit. Drink a bottle of this shit, man, bottle of this shit. I'm about to write a hit, man, about to write a hit. No, I'm never gonna quit, man, never gonna quit. I just took another hit, man, took another hit. I'm about to lose my shit, man, about to lose my shit. Does she have a fucking wristband? Yeah, she needs that shit. Better get her out real quick, man, get her out real quick. Are you the present or the future? Are you a drinker or a boozer? Are you a giver or a user? Are you a winner or a loser? Yeah. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. I swore that I would never fucking back down. Pass the bottle and the fifth, man, bottle and the fifth. Cause I'm feeling like the shit, man, feeling like the shit. Yeah, her body's like a gift, man, body's like a gift. Cause she's looking hella fit, man, looking hella fit. And I can't always commit, man, can't always commit. Pull the trigger on this shit, man, trigger on this shit. Cause I feel I haven't lived, man, feel I haven't lived. Till I got nothing to miss, man, got nothing to miss. Are you the present or the future? Are you a drinker or a boozer? Are you a giver or a user? Are you a winner or a loser? Yeah. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. And I said that I would never back down. I swore that I would never fucking back down. Yeah, yeah. Break it off, break it off. I just wanna see you take it off. T-Swift, that shit, yeah, shake it off. Are we gonna take a trip? Taking off, oh yeah. Lay you down. I just wanna be your body now. Your life's too short, I'm from out of town, so we better get to work, yeah, working out. I get blacked out too easy. Ever since I was 16, wait, ever since I was 15. Oh shit, maybe sometime in between. I just wanna create some memories before I die this century. Fuck that advice to the enemy. Yo, do you believe in destiny?
Hello, hello, yo, and welcome back to FC1 Finals. This is the third match of the same for FORELSKET League Season 1, and the matches. We have already seen 2 matches that have been completed. This is the 3rd match that is going to be the map of Erangel. Flight path has already been formed in front of us. Starting at Sosnovka military base, moving on towards Stolber. You can say it is a slightly eastern oriented flight path, but in any sorts it is moving through the middle areas of the map itself. But there are some, first thing I look at this flight path, I see there are some major flight drops that are not getting covered. For example, you have Georgopol, or there's also Lipovka. But other than those two, drop locations, I would say almost all drop locations are getting covered. You have military base. Novorepnoy is also another drop location that is really far away. Meltab, Farm, Rozog, School, Yasnaya, all these areas are accessible. And in fact, we can already see a drop clash of 2 squads at the areas of Pochinki. Team NGU versus Kurs. And in fact, Kurs, they have only a total of 3 players surviving in this match, or playing in this match, but that is a quite unlike scenario. Team OPM, as soon as they landed, 3 of the players have been eliminated. Bot Scullers, Nomad surviving, and as of right now has only a pistol in his hands. Not an easy scenario at all for this particular player. Have to wait and watch. Can that be a miraculous effort with the pistol? I mean, we have seen a few of pistol clutches, but not at this level, I would say. If you watch a lot of TikTok from other different parts of the world, or in Instagram, you can see that a lot of content creators have actually posted pistol clutches, but at this level it is not that easy to use a pistol and clutch a 1v2. In fact, knock out a player, it is not at all that easy. Have to wait and watch. Bot Skull, can he actually do that? In fact, Enzo also has a pistol and a crossbow, but is still trying to push it, which is quite interesting. Ooh, Desert Eagle. Not at all going to be easy. But quite interestingly, Hellmakers, they're not pushing instantly. They're taking a lot of time. In fact, trying to secure that Bot Skull with the first knock. But Enjo making sure that he can get that particular finish point. But Naruto for the win. I mean, these 2 players were waiting for so long, but Naruto was like, you guys cannot do this, I will do it myself. But it would have been a one-hand embarrassment for him as soon as he got knocked by the Desert Eagle. But anyways, not a lot of problems for that team. But as of right now, Team Kurds, they are in a rough, tough spot. 2 players only surviving. Wizard has already been eliminated. In front of them, they have a 2v3 scenario. In fact, NGO Master, okay, there are 4 players. Not just 3, there are 4. So it is a 4v2. And Kurs are trying their level best to actually fall back from this position. They want to get going in this match, not to get eliminated at this particular stage. So have to wait and watch to actually see what can happen. But Team NGU, they want the finishes. They want to clear the area where they actually landed. And trying to get towards the different players, or to have flank angles. In fact, Curse Fury OP, he knows there's one player closing in towards him. But NGU have no idea where the players are. Trying the level best to search, but absolutely no idea as to where these players are. And in fact, one player has already gone towards the rooftop, but King OP has been knocked by Fury. In fact, the retaliation, GI Snake also gets taken down. Can this be a clutch? Can this be a turn of events? Another player bites the dust. Race God creating a difference for his team. A 1v1 scenario. HP is quite low. Even so, finishing all of the other opponents in the process. But I don't think he will get any time to actually pop in that first aid kit as well. And yes, that is it for Team Curse. But I would say they would be still satisfied that they finished 3 of their opponents in the process. Korthrishan couldn't actually save his teammates. In fact, that's what happens when you actually go 1 by 1. But anyways, the first circle, you can see there's no players at all. The western side of the map, southwestern side of the map, Quarry, Katka, Ferry Pier, all these areas are totally empty. No players whatsoever. And most probably the next circles will actually, get formed towards Quarry or might just get shifted towards Katka as well. It'll be quite interesting to see which teams are the ones, would actually get that early rotation in their favor. But as of right now, you can see some fights getting brewed up. Star Lords versus Power Zone. Dorinda has been taken down. And instantly after that, Star Lords wasting no time to rush towards their opponents. 4LS Mortifier also gets knocked out. Bhupendra Jogi also getting knocked out. And a single player surviving for Team 4LS. Power Zone, that is Pineko. And has a 1v4 in front of him. 7-6-2, no chances of survival. That is it for Power Zone. SLX with another good start for their match. A total of 4 finishes and 1v3 by Spray Max. What do you think, guys? Comment in the chat and let us know who you think will actually win this particular match. I mean, we've seen the past 2 matches. The first match was won by Star Lords. The second match was I'm not really remembering. I think yes, it was Hellmakers that won the second match. Quite interesting to see who will be the third winners. The winners of the third match. Star Lords have Hellmakers in and around them, and Hellmakers landed at Razok. In fact, got quite a loot in their bags. A few more first aid kits and boosters, I would say they would still require. Also throwables. Not a lot of throwables in the bag. Quite interesting. I think they have the gun combos sorted out, but still want some throwables and healings to their name. Be quite interesting to see what are the steps that they will take moving forward. But in fact, Hellmakers, they might just have a drop clash with Team Star Lords. And I think Star Lords has spotted Hellmakers Enzo. Might not be easy for Enzo right here. Have to see how his teammates will provide cover fire for Enzo. Ashujord spotted the opponents in the right time. Changed the direction, or else would have gotten knocked as of right now. But even so, Hellmakers, they're also not falling back. They want, they are interested to take the fight, but Enzo in the process getting real low. Might have been knocked as well, but still surviving. Might have to wait and watch what is going to happen, what is in store for us. Naruto for the win, had a Groza, but couldn't actually get the knock. Ashujord takes down Naruto, but in the process, Augie also getting that trade knock. But that's another squad as well. Team Wolf, and that is quite interesting. SLX in the blink of an eye getting reduced down to two players. But another player from HM also getting knocked out. Sky versus Crazy Jord, 1v1. Spray Max also trying to get the knock. FLM Wolf OP trying to get the third parties right. Wait and watch. Can actually Wolf, can he actually make a difference in this particular fight? Sky with the nade, nice nade. Ashu Jord gets taken down. Spray Max also knocked out. Crazy Jord is the match surviving. In front of him is a 1v2 scenario. HM, they have identified the weakness. Now they're trying to pounce on this weakness, but Crazy Jord with a brilliant clutch. But Sky right there at a different angle, also saving his teammate in the process. That is it for Star Lords in fact. Right, Sky with 4 finishes, saving his teammate, but 2 of the casualties have been faced by Team Hellmakers. Now, not sure that would actually help them in the end circles. But FLM Wolf OP, every match one or the other player is getting reduced. But Augie, I mean, he knew that there were players on the opposite side trying to take shots. Still, getting the loot into his backpack. Such open areas might have been quite messy right here, but I think now they will be really alert after getting that knock. But anyways, the next circle slightly moving towards the southern areas. Now the question arises is, will there be a hard shift towards the southern circle? But anyway, you can see a few other teams fighting it out. 4B versus Front Down Esports. Ankush has already been knocked. Revival is also getting initiated. It's not a really good position, but anyways, I mean, they have good covers in any sort. But there are multiple squads in and around Team Rundown. Be interesting to see 4B, will they actually push in? For Deadly Assaulters are also right here. And, Leo, an interesting combo of M16 and UMP45. Whoa, that was a brilliant knock. Still showing the world that, M16, if you can use M16, it is still a really good gun in the mid-range. And the stability of this particular gun is, quite outstanding. You say M4, you say Scarl, or AUG also to a particular extent, but M16, if you know to use this gun, you can actually create quite a lot of difference. And now you also have the auto mod. You can purchase that in the shop. I think you can probably not that costly as well. 5 coins for that. And quite interesting to see if 4DA Leo uses the same combo in the entire match, and can he actually perform using this particular combo. I mean, we saw a good knock, but I don't think Team Rundown would want to take this fight to the next level. Initiating their rotations. 4DA Leo again with the sprays, semi-auto sprays. Okay guys, it is almost the third stage. Quite early to tell or to predict who actually might win, but even so, please do let us know who do you think will actually win in this particular match. You have one squad that hasn't yet involved in a fight, Owl Esports, and in fact the entire western coast is in their favor. As you can see, there's only one solo player apart from them in the western side of this map. FLM Wolf OP also has been spotted trying to get that knock. FR Stormbreaker takes down a player. In fact, it is Hellmakers in a really rough tough spot. Augie is the low man surviving 1v1. probably has to get his internet checked after this match because he was lagging like anything. But anyways, Forge Fury Esports, probably one of the easiest 1v2s that Stormbreaker would have actually encountered in his particular career. But anyways, getting the two Nogs, opening the account for this team. But some other teams also interested to take the mid-range fights. Team Trun down. They've rotated and, come towards the compounds of the bridge. I would say the 6-pack compounds. Even so, Forge Fury Esports, they have a really good position in this circle. But it would be quite interesting because they're not in the mid areas of the circle. So they might just want to secure the mid compounds. Maybe the one that Harsh OP is next to. In fact, there's another team trying to push in 4B. They would want to secure this position as well. There are a total of four players still surviving from their team. So it'll be quite interesting to see how they turn out in this fight. But Stormbreaker also initiating the rotation. They want to get into the southern side of the circle. I had already mentioned, this is quite a hard shift. I mean, if you had seen the first circle, the military base, the percentage was not that much inside the circle, but you can expect the unexpected. Next circle, you can see the most, say more than 50% in military base favor. Military base island is inside the circle, but anyways, FRX choosing the bridge to hold their position. And in and around them, in fact, in the military base islands, there's no one apart from TSA. Probably have rotated through the water. Then another team that is also doing the same. Deadly Assaulters getting the rotations right through the waters, but TSA, I think they have a situation where they can spot these rotations and get the finish points. Have to wait and watch. Can they actually get those, finish points in their name? Yes, Apex has been spotted. Trying to get that knock, but Spark and 4DA, they already have two players that have, crossed the waters and have reached the islands. Cloud OG had no clue, had no chance of dodging himself from those bullets. And right now, 4DA trying to push in. They know exactly where the opponents are. Right, revival has already been given. But wait and watch what exactly will happen. 4DA might just actually dominate this particular fight. You can see that Apex also is getting that flank angle. And in fact, TSA, it's not going to be easy for them. This nade might actually change everything. And in fact, yes, Leo gets taken down. Spark is also low on HP. But Apex, as I said, creating a difference by this flank angle. Right now, Spark will actually get time. This is what teamwork is about. I mean, you have the man advantage, but still TSA, with that particular nade, they would have actually potentially knocked out two players. But in fact, since Spark was still surviving, making things difficult for Team TSA, now probably it's just a straightforward 3v2 scenario, which Team 4DA might actually conquer. Yes, one nade and that is enough for the downfall of Team TSA. But I don't think 4DA have any nades left. Not any mollies, not any nades. Okay, there was one molly, but not the right place to actually throw that. Quite intense right now. This is a really small fight in the context of the game, but still, even so, I mean, 4DA, it would have been really simple for them in case they had a nade, but they had no nades. They had exhausted all of their nades before or previously, but finally, I think TSA losing their patience and then trying to push in. 4DA were waiting for them to actually come out of this shack, and the process making things slightly easier for 4DA. I mean, now they get time to go into the circle. Few players getting knocked out outside the circle. Max OP probably offline, but 4B Sensei getting knocked out. Harsh OP with that knock, and only 2 players surviving as of right now from 4B. Probably would want to rotate from the waters. Yeah, they have a few boats as well from where they can rotate, but FR Forge Fury, from where they are, they can actually spot those rotations, and they can quite easily get those knocks as well. So it will be quite interesting to see what 4B is actually going to do in this scenario. The Down Esports also trying to get into the circle through the bridge. Stormbreaker, Max OP getting eliminated from this match, but Down Esports, they have the man advantage, but a single wrong decision may actually lead to their downfall as well. Wait and watch what exactly may happen. Yes, Stormbreaker has spotted Ankush, in fact Akshay as well, but quite far away are the players. Not a lot of connections. For B on the other hand, trying to sneak past these teams through the water. I mean, they could have used the boat actually, but I'm not sure about this particular rotation. I mean, any of the players can actually go down and spot them. I mean, you see Ankush, he has already informed his teammates that there are 2 players, there are 2 fishes in the water. Have to wait and watch 4B. Can this rotation actually go in their favor? I just feel this is not the right way to do it. In fact, the only reason that 4B is still surviving is because these 2 teams are engaging against each other. But if they had time, probably they would have looked into it and probably would have finished 4B as well. Might just be the reason why 4B is actually rotating. I mean, they identified that the fight has already initiated between these 2 teams, and so probably would have been distracted. In fact, Team FR, Forge Fury, they have no clue that 4B is rotating right underneath their noses, which is quite interesting. Stormbreaker also have to wait and watch. Will he actually spot that? Finally getting spotted. Vyro spotted down Lugia, and that is it. Down Esports had no chance of survival, and now it is the time of 4B to get eliminated, and no, they just cannot survive from this particular area unless and until they get some knocks through that nades. But even so, they have to go into the circle. Quite a long rotation, in fact. Both these teams, Stormbreaker has already initiated the rotations. So in fact, I mean, Forge Fury, they can also try and the rest of the players try and get into the circle first. I mean, there's no point in losing your position trying to finish 2 players, but anyways, they have got what they wanted. A total of 9 finishes. Now only 2 teams surviving in this match. Forge Fury versus Team Owl, and might just be a chicken dinner for Owl Esports. Yeah, Vyro has been knocked. Harsh OP was almost getting knocked, but then only 2 players surviving. For Fury 2v4 scenario, can't get much easier than this, can it? Probably. Yep. Nine also had a flank angle. Stormbreakers will get knocked as well. Harsh OP is a low man surviving. In front of him, there's a 1v4 scenario. I mean, it's still not impossible, but the chances are very less. I would say it's a 1% chance that Harsh OP can actually win this match. probably can get 1 or 2 finishes, but getting a chicken dinner is probably not possible. In fact, getting a finish point also has proven to be difficult for Harshobi, and that is it. Owl Esports with a brilliant chicken dinner, total of 7 finishes. FR with 9 finishes. 4B with a total of 2 finishes. And you have 4DA Deadly with 2 finishes. TD Down Esports with 3 finishes. NGU Esports with 3 as well. TSA no finishes. HM, they have 8 finishes, if my maths is right. Yes, 8 finishes. Star Lords with 6. 4LS without any finishes. Curse with 3. And then the rest of them have no finishes at all. So that is it, guys. That is it for these matches. FCL1 finals. 3 matches have been completed. So thanks a lot for joining. Stay tuned for any further matches. And yeah, thank you again. If you haven't liked yet, please do like the stream and also subscribe to the channel. So that is it, guys. Signing off. Thank you.
Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Keep my head up when I act, head up, that's a fact. Never looking back, I'ma keep myself on track. Keep my head up, staying strong, always moving on. Feel I don't belong, tell my thoughts to move along. Push myself to be the best, die with no regrets. Live with every breath, see my message start to spread. And I had so many dreams, then you hit your teens. Life ain't really what it seems, try to find out what it means. Always do it on my own, so I gotta get through it. And the only thing I know is to love what I'm doing. Never give up, never slow, till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, let me in. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable. Let me in, let me know me, yeah, I got only of that, I'm lonely. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable. Let me in, let me know me, yeah, I got only of that, I'm lonely. I want no fake love, I want the real stuff. Everybody listen up, cause I'll only say it once. I'm gonna show you all the path, if you want it bad. I'm gonna show you where it's at, yeah, how you can get it back. Yeah, cause I ain't never done.